Hi, my name is Ashlee Bongiorno, and this is my presentation for Assignment 2, Part B. I was placed in a group with Michelle Anderson and Hayley Davis and found that we worked collaboratively together in order to complete this assignment. We discovered quickly that we all lived south of the river, which made it convenient to meet up at Dome Cafe, where we were able to make the necessary decisions and delegate required tasks in order to complete this task. After reading the unit guide and marking rubric together, we centred our discussion around age group and topics. The age group conversation started with myself expressing an interest and sharing my experience in middle primary, and Hayley and Michelle were more than happy to go along with this, so we chose Year 3. Michelle brought along a collection of mind maps that she retrieved from the Department of Education website. These displayed relevant Aboriginal teachings that can be incorporated within the core subjects. We all very easily agreed on health as our subject, and in particular, our discussion focused around mental health, nutrition, and illnesses such as ear disease and liver disease. In order to decide on our topic, we further explored the SCARS learning outcomes for Year 3s, but we quickly found that they were irrelevant to these topics that we were wanting to do our lessons on. Therefore, we had a look into Year 4 and found that the learning outcomes were much more relatable. So after selecting our relevant Year 4 health learning outcomes, ACPP S036 and ACPP S040, we narrowed our topic down to nutrition specifically and began to explore which components of nutrition were going to be our focus. Thus, we decided on comparison of the food groups recommended for both Indigenous and non-Indigenous people, and how each student's eating habits currently are and what they can do to be improved. And lastly, the 6 Indigenous seasons and how these seasons affect availability of produce throughout the year. So once our lessons were designed and sequenced, we then turned our attention to assessment. Our focus for assessment was on reflection time, so allowing students time to openly discuss what they have learnt from the lessons as well as from one another. Also, we discussed the use of open-ended questions to encourage students to extend their knowledge past what they've already learnt and to challenge ideas or concepts that they have formed. Lastly, using the Draw It teaching strategy to allow students, especially Indigenous students, to memorise complex knowledge as knowledge is coded in symbols, signs and images as expressed in the 8-way learning framework. So that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching. Please see Michelle and Hayley's presentations for the why and the how on this assignment. Thank you.